I woke up the morning of the national championship extremely happy. I was just super happy that I got to have another experience with our team and our student athletes and our staff. I just kept literally bouncing around the hotel room going, I'm just so happy. I remember when we used to travel just 2 fans. To see how we have grown to over 400 fans that literally came from all over the world to support us just meant the world to me. To say it was heartwarming is not giving it justice. I knew that there was going to be a lot of pressure on our team to want to win, not just for me, but as reigning national champions. It's always harder to win a back-to-back championship than lose that first one. And I really felt that I needed to stay up and fun and happy for them to see that I wasn't stressed out about my last meet. I have checked in with Grace for the last few weeks, just making sure that she's good with being our leadoff. And in pure Grace Glenn form, she looks at me and she goes, yeah, I got it. And for her to be able to start with a near flawless routine. I asked her, I said, were you nervous? And she said, no. I just kept doing it for my team and I knew exactly what I was doing. I've been really impressed with Nora's strong, competitive heart that she brings to every meet. The position that she is in the lineup on balance beam, which is 4th, is kind of a precarious position. You need to hit that refresh button and pick it up for the last 2. And she's been not just a rock, but she's been this shining star up there. She literally glows up on the balance beam. Kyla Ross is the quintessential athlete. You know, in any sport, you see the athletes that are truly the greatest of all time. And that is because they're not just talented, but they have the mental capacity to reach competitive greatness every time they want to. And Kyla Ross is such a shining example of that. I think Caitlin has carried the weight of so much this year. For her to be able to finish the very last routine of her very illustrious career with a near perfect flow routine like she did is the epitome of what she has brought to the sport of gymnastics internationally. play for a championship and you don't win, it's not all fun and games. You're upset. But they also knew that they had given their best. The mistakes that we made came from going too hard. They were striving for perfection. In the huddle, I said, you guys, today is just one day in this entire season that started off with your head coach telling you that you would be the last team she ever coached. It played into the celebrity of Caitlin Ohashi's floor team and Kyla Ross getting all these 10s and being the reigning national champions. You were all celebrities every stop we made along the way this season. We talked about how exhausting it became, and you guys hit that refresh button and you realized that your legacy is beyond gymnastics. Your legacy is showing the world that when you give your honest best effort, you can feel good about yourself, even if you're not standing at the top of the podium at the end of the season. So I could not be more proud of you. My goal was to leave today with no regrets. And as I looked every one of them in the eye, I said, I have no regrets. Thank you for allowing me to leave my career with no regrets. On bars, when everybody was sad, upset, frustrated, we could have stayed in that, and the book would have still played out the same. We finished third. But had we stayed in that, we would have been telling the story of the agony of defeat. Instead, we chose to look at everything the team has been through the last 2 years. I didn't tell them to start dancing. They started dancing because that is how UCLA celebrates their family and being together as a team. And so I just want to say thank you to them for bringing a storybook ending to my career and to this season.